In the grand tapestry of the cosmos, the moment of first contact between humanity and an alien civilization stands as a pivot, a fulcrum upon which the future of Earth balances precariously. Imagine the scenario: the skies above our planet, long the canvas for the sun, moon, and stars, suddenly bear witness to the arrival of an extraterrestrial presence. The nature of this encounter, whether veiled in peace or shrouded in threat, dictates the ensuing drama. Should these celestial visitors harbor peaceful intentions, their approach might mirror the delicate dance of interstellar diplomacy. Signals, perhaps initially cryptic and indecipherable, would serve as the first threads of communication. A peaceful alien civilization, advanced beyond our current comprehension, may offer a hand adorned with the gifts of their knowledge technology that leaps beyond our current bounds. Insights into the mysteries of the universe, or even solutions to Earth's most pressing crises. Their arrival could herald a new epoch, an age where humanity stands not alone but as part of a grander cosmic community. Yet should these otherworldly beings arrive with conquest in their hearts, Earth would face a trial by fire. A hostile alien force, wielding technology that defies our understanding, could unleash their might in a myriad of ways. Cybernetic warfare to cripple our interconnected systems, strategic strikes against key military and political bastions, or a display of overwhelming power to subdue through shock and awe. The essence of humanity's response would lie in unity, a gathering of Earth's fragmented nations under the singular banner of survival. Militaries, once rivals, would stand as comrades against a common foe, while the brightest minds would labor ceaselessly to unravel the secrets of the alien technology, seeking a glimmer of hope, a weapon to turn the tide. In this crucible, humanity's mettle would be tested. Strategies would evolve rapidly, oscillating between offensive and defensive postures. The possibility of leveraging nuclear arsenals would loom large, a grim reminder of the destructive power at humanity's fingertips. Yet the knowledge that such an action could render Earth a Pyrrhic victory for any invader might stay the hand that hovers over the proverbial red button. Beneath the grand theater of war, a subtler conflict would unfold, a battle of wits and intellect. Cryptographers and linguists would labor to decipher alien communications, seeking insights into their weaknesses. Every captured piece of alien technology would be a treasure trove of information, potentially holding the key to turning the tide of an interstellar war. In this moment of first contact, the path humanity chooses or is forced upon, peaceful collaboration or desperate resistance, would irrevocably steer the course of our species. It would be a testament to our resilience, our ingenuity, and our capacity to face the unknown qualities that have long defined the human spirit. In the vast chess game of interstellar politics, the methods of a potential alien takeover of Earth would vary dramatically based on the nature and ethos of the extraterrestrial visitors. Let us explore the dichotomy of approaches, one of brute force and intimidation, the other of subtle infiltration and influence. In the realm of a hostile takeover, the aliens, equipped with technology that dwarfs our own, could employ a strategy of shock and awe. Massive spaceships, dwarfing our cities, could take position in the skies, casting ominous shadows over our landscapes. Directed energy weapons, capable of leveling entire metropolises, could be unleashed as demonstrations of power, compelling humanity to surrender under threat of annihilation. Alternatively, the invaders might deploy biological weapons, tailored viruses that incapacitate or manipulate human populations without causing widespread destruction of infrastructure, preserving Earth for their own purposes. In this scenario, our planet's defenses might crumble swiftly, Traditional military hardware could prove futile against shielded and armored alien craft. Resistance could arise in the form of guerrilla warfare, with small groups of humans launching hit-and-run attacks against alien outposts. Yet such efforts might only delay the inevitable in the face of a technologically superior foe. Conversely, a passive strategy of takeover might see the aliens adopting a more insidious approach. Disguised in human form or using puppet human representatives, they could infiltrate key positions in government, finance, and media. Gradually, they could exert influence, swaying policies and public opinion to align with their agenda. This method, akin to a parasitic infection at the societal level, could see humanity unwittingly succumb to alien control without a single shot fired. In this passive takeover, the true nature of the alien influence might remain hidden for years, even decades. Subtle changes in laws, gradual erosion of freedoms, and the slow introduction of alien technology into everyday life could see humanity gradually cede autonomy. Resistance in this scenario would be more challenging, as identifying the true enemy becomes a task as daunting as fighting them. Alien strategy could also combine elements of both approaches, a show of force to quickly subdue any immediate resistance, followed by a longer-term campaign of cultural and political assimilation. This hybrid strategy would ensure control through fear, gradually molding human society to better serve the alien agenda. In each scenario, the essence of humanity's response would be defined by our capacity to adapt and persevere. Whether facing an overt display of extraterrestrial might or a shadowy infiltration, the human spirit's resilience would be our most potent weapon. It would be a test not only of our technological ingenuity, but of our unity and determination to preserve our way of life against an otherworldly challenge. In the wake of an alien invasion, Earth and its inhabitants find themselves navigating the uncharted waters of life under extraterrestrial dominion. This new epoch, marked by the shadow of alien authority, would reshape the very fabric of human existence. In a scenario where the aliens have corralled humanity, much like a shepherd herds sheep, Earth transforms into a world under strict alien oversight. Human settlements might be confined to designated areas, closely monitored and controlled by the alien overseers. The possibility of surveillance technology far beyond human capabilities looms large, an ever-present eye watching over humanity's every move. Within these constraints, a semblance of normal life might persist. Humans would adapt to their new reality, finding ways to maintain their culture and identity despite the omnipresent alien influence. Black markets and underground networks could emerge, trading in contraband items or information, while underground movements, driven by a longing for freedom and autonomy, would likely take shape, plotting ways to loosen the alien grip on humanity. Conversely, if the aliens have taken a more laissez-faire approach after their conquest, allowing humans relative freedom within a loosely controlled framework, Earth would evolve differently. Human society might fragment into small, isolated communities. In some areas, collaboration with the aliens could lead to advancements in technology and quality of life, while in others, resistance and hostility toward the extraterrestrial rulers would dominate. In either scenario, the alien presence would fundamentally alter Earth's geopolitical landscape. The concept of nation-states and traditional political structures could dissolve, replaced by a new system imposed by the alien rulers. Economic systems, too, would undergo significant changes, with resources and labor now directed according to the whims of the alien administration. The psychological impact of living under alien rule would be profound. For many, the invasion would shatter long-held beliefs and worldviews, forcing a reckoning with a universe far more complex and daunting than previously imagined. In the aftermath of an extraterrestrial invasion, the future of Earth bifurcates into disparate paths, each woven from the fabric of either conquest or resistance. The landscape of our planet and the tapestry of human civilization would bear the indelible marks of alien interaction, for better or for worse. In the shadow of a successful takeover, should the aliens' ultimate design be to terraform Earth for their needs, or to harvest its resources, humanity might witness a dramatic reshaping of the planet's environment. The terraforming processes could see Earth's atmosphere altered, climates shifted, and landscapes reconfigured to suit alien life forms. Humans, in this scenario, could find themselves in a struggle to adapt to new ecological niches, their survival contingent upon the whims of their new stewards. The remnants of human culture and society would persist like half-buried relics of a bygone era. Conversely, should humanity succeed in repelling the alien onslaught, the visage of Earth would be scarred by the vestiges of war. Cities reduced to rubble, ecosystems disrupted and populations displaced. The task of rebuilding would be monumental. Yet, in this crucible of survival, the seeds of a new civilization could be sown. A society galvanized by the shared ordeal, possibly united under a single planetary government. The promise or threat of their resurgence would hang over humanity, a sword of Damocles compelling us to look to the stars with wary eyes. In every scenario, the human spirit's adaptability and ingenuity would be the linchpin of Earth's fate, determining whether our world remains a vibrant testament to human resilience or becomes a mere footnote in the annals of a galactic empire. Have you ever gazed at the night sky and wondered if there's intelligent life out there? And if there is, wouldn't it be absolutely fantastic to meet them, perhaps for an intergalactic coffee or just some good old cosmic banter? Well, not so fast. Today we're diving deep into the theories and ideas of why meeting extraterrestrial life might not be the best thing for us. The vastness of our universe is truly mind-boggling. With billions upon billions of stars, many of which have their own planetary systems, the question arises, where is everyone? Why haven't we found signs of intelligent life? Or why haven't they found us? This puzzling conundrum, sometimes referred to as the Fermi paradox, poses the question, if the universe is so big, shouldn't there be evidence of intelligent life out there? Enter the Great Filter Theory. This theory offers a possible solution to the Fermi paradox. It suggests that there's a stage or multiple stages in the evolutionary process of life that act as a sort of bottleneck, preventing species from further advancing or even causing them to go extinct. Imagine the path to cosmic intelligence as a series of steps. These steps could include the formation of planets, the emergence of simple life, then complex life, the development of intelligence, and eventually the creation of technology capable of cosmic communication or travel. If every one of these steps was easy and inevitable, our universe should be teeming with life. However, the Great Filter Theory posits that one of these steps, or perhaps more than one, is incredibly improbable. It's a filter that prevents most potential life from advancing to the next stage. Now, this theory can be both comforting and unsettling. If the Great Filter is behind us, perhaps in the leap from non-life to life or from simple to complex organisms, then we might be one of the few, if not the only, civilizations that made it through. That would mean the universe is ours to explore with little worry about encountering advanced alien civilizations. On the other hand, if the Great Filter lies ahead of us, it means our civilization is headed towards some insurmountable challenge. This could be anything from self-destruction via war, catastrophic environmental collapse, or any other number of unforeseen challenges that have doomed other civilizations before us. In the realm of interstellar interactions, a fascinating concept emerges, one that reflects past human histories, the dependency paradox. When two civilizations of vastly different technological levels meet, there's a chance that the less advanced society becomes heavily reliant on the superior technology of the more advanced civilization. Drawing parallels from our own history, when indigenous communities encountered technologically advanced colonizers, they were often introduced to new tools, weapons, and methods that, while advantageous, led to a dependency. Traditional skills and techniques passed down through generations were quickly abandoned in favor of the new technology. But this shift came at a cost. These societies became vulnerable, losing autonomy and self-sufficiency. Now let's elevate this scenario to a cosmic scale. If humans were to depend heavily on alien technology, we might experience a profound societal change. The rapid introduction of such superior tech might lead to the abandonment of our own innovative pursuits. Why invent or innovate when technology from a more advanced civilization is readily available? Furthermore, with dependency comes vulnerability. If for any reason the advanced civilization withdraws or restricts access to their technology, the less advanced society, in this case us, might find itself in a precarious situation. Societies, infrastructures, and systems built upon and adapted to the alien technology might collapse or malfunction without it. Additionally, such a dependency could have profound psychological effects. The sense of inferiority, the loss of self-reliance, and the overshadowing of human achievements by alien wonders might lead to a collective identity crisis. Who are we in a universe where our accomplishments seem trivial compared to those of extraterrestrial beings? The universe, vast and teeming with endless possibilities, may harbor civilizations that, should they ever cross our path, might have intentions that are difficult for us to fathom. The intentions of an alien species, especially one that can traverse galaxies and has advanced far beyond our comprehension, are a pressing concern in any potential first contact scenario. When we reflect upon our own history, encounters between societies of differing technological levels rarely ended favorably for the less advanced culture. Often, such meetings were characterized by conquest, resource extraction, or unintentional harm, such as the spread of diseases. If our history is any lesson, it's that the balance of power and intent plays a significant role in the outcomes of first contacts. Now think about a civilization advanced enough to reach our planet from the distant corners of the cosmos. The sheer technological prowess required for interstellar travel would indicate capabilities beyond our understanding. But technology alone doesn't dictate intentions. While it's hopeful to imagine that any society which has achieved such advancements would have also evolved beyond aggression or territorial conquests, we cannot be certain. A civilization might seek resources unique to our world, be it water, minerals, or even something as abstract as information. They might see Earth as a suitable colony, or perhaps a strategic vantage point in a larger cosmic plan. On the more benign side, their intentions could be purely scientific. To them, we might be a curious case study, a species to be observed and documented, much like how we study less developed species on Earth. But even benign intentions can have unintended consequences. An alien civilization might not understand the intricacies and fragilities of our ecosystems, societies, and individuals. It's also worth considering the scenario where they might be escaping some cosmic calamity, or are refugees searching for a new home. In such a case, their desperate situation could make interactions unpredictable. Lastly, their moral and ethical constructs might be entirely different from ours. Concepts of right and wrong, shaped by their unique evolutionary history and societal growth, could vary greatly from human norms. What they might see as an act of kindness or necessity, we might perceive as an act of aggression or vice versa. Thus, the crux of the matter is not just the discovery of extraterrestrial life, but understanding and navigating their intentions, hoping that mutual respect and universal codes of ethics guide our interactions. Imagine for a moment two worlds colliding, not in the astronomical sense, but on the microscopic front. The alien life we imagine often involves technologically advanced beings or massive spaceships, but rarely do we contemplate the minute, unseen life forms they might carry, their microbial companions. Throughout human history, the spread of diseases has profoundly influenced civilizations. When travelers from different continents met, they didn't just exchange cultural and technological ideas. They also unknowingly shared viruses and bacteria. These unintended exchanges led to outbreaks like smallpox in the Americas after European arrival. The native populations, having never been exposed to such diseases, had no immunity. The results were often catastrophic. Now extrapolate this to a galactic scale. Meeting alien life forms might introduce us to entirely new biological systems. These extraterrestrial organisms, whether harmful in their native environment or not, could have unpredictable effects on Earth's biosphere. It's not just about potential pathogens harming us. Humans might have reactions to alien life at the fundamental cellular or molecular level. Proteins, enzymes, or even chemical compounds foreign to our biology might trigger unforeseen responses in our bodies. Conversely, human microbes might pose a threat to them. What's benign to us might be deadly for them. This inter-exchange of biological material might lead to a scenario where both parties unintentionally harm each other despite peaceful intentions. Moreover, these alien microbes, if they find Earth's environment hospitable, might become invasive species. They could outcompete, prey on, or bring diseases to native species, causing ecological imbalances. We've seen the profound effects of introducing non-native species to new ecosystems on Earth. Alien organisms with no natural predators or controls here could proliferate uncontrollably. There's also the aspect of our planet's environment. If these microbes play a role in their planet's atmospheric balance or any other critical environmental process, their introduction to Earth might have large-scale effects on our climate, weather patterns, or even the composition of our atmosphere. Throughout history, different cultures on Earth have experienced dramatic upheavals when encountering another society with vastly different beliefs, technologies, or ways of life. We can look back at instances of first contact between indigenous peoples and technologically advanced explorers as a small-scale model of what could happen on a galactic scale. These meetings have often resulted in misunderstandings, unintended consequences, and even the unintended destruction of one of the cultures. Now let's magnify this scenario to the interstellar scale. Imagine the vast differences that might exist between our human society and an alien civilization that has evolved independently, possibly for millions or even billions of years. The differences in our communication methods, perceptions, emotions, societal norms, and priorities might be insurmountably vast. The sheer act of comprehending and understanding their intentions, philosophies, and technology could be overwhelming, leading to profound cultural shock. We are creatures of habit, shaped by our evolutionary lineage, environmental pressures, and societal structures. Confronting beings who might not share any of these evolutionary or societal histories with us could challenge the very core of our understanding and beliefs. Moreover, their technological advancements could make our most cutting-edge tech look rudimentary in comparison. And just as the indigenous tribes of our world were awestruck and overwhelmed by the technology of explorers, humans might find themselves in a similar position, but on a cosmic scale. This vast difference in technology could lead to a power imbalance. Even if the alien civilization has peaceful intentions, their mere presence and advanced abilities could inadvertently disrupt our societal structures, economies, and technologies. Where could aliens be hiding on our very own planet Earth? It's a question that has fascinated scientists, conspiracy theorists, and curious minds alike for decades. If extraterrestrial beings have indeed visited our planet, where have they managed to conceal themselves from our prying eyes? Let's embark on a journey through the depths of the oceans, traverse the dark side of the moon, float among the clouds, camouflage in the desert, explore the tallest mountains, and delve into areas riddled with anomalies to uncover the possible hideouts of alien life. Diving deeper into the mysteries of our planet, we explore the vast, uncharted territories of the deep sea. It's a world of extreme conditions, with crushing pressures, frigid temperatures, and total darkness. Yet despite these harsh environments, life has found a way to thrive, adapting in the most astonishing ways. But could there be more to these dark, silent depths than meets the eye? Could extraterrestrial beings find refuge in the secluded sanctuaries of our oceans? The deep sea remains one of the least explored areas on Earth, with scientists estimating that up to 95% of the ocean floor remains unseen by human eyes. This vast hidden expanse provides an ideal location for aliens to hide, away from the prying eyes of humanity. The incredible depths and pressures of the deep sea would pose significant challenges to exploration, ensuring privacy and secrecy for any extraterrestrial activities taking place beneath the waves. Moreover, the deep sea is home to some of the most bizarre and alien-like creatures on Earth. From bioluminescent jellyfish to gigantic squid, these creatures have developed unique adaptations to survive in their extreme environments. This biodiversity could be of particular interest to extraterrestrial beings. Studying these life forms to better understand the limits of biological adaptation, and perhaps even to glean insights for their own survival on other planets. Adding to the allure of the deep sea as a potential alien hideout are the numerous underwater anomalies that have been discovered over the years. Sunken structures, mysterious formations, and unexplained phenomena have all been documented, fueling speculation and conspiracy theories about extraterrestrial involvement. Some believe that these anomalies are evidence of ancient alien civilizations, while others suggest that they could be contemporary bases hidden away from the surface world. Venturing beyond our own planet, we turn our gaze to the moon, Earth's closest celestial neighbor. For centuries, the moon has captivated our imaginations, inspiring myths, legends, and scientific inquiry. But it is the moon's dark side, the side perpetually turned away from Earth, that holds the most intrigue and mystery. Could this hidden hemisphere be a secret refuge for extraterrestrial beings? The dark side of the moon is shrouded in mystery, with its rugged terrain, deep craters, and towering mountains. It provides a stark contrast to the familiar face of the moon that we see from Earth. This hidden landscape offers numerous hiding spots for extraterrestrial beings, away from the scrutiny of telescopes and spacecraft. Furthermore, the moon's lack of atmosphere and harsh conditions would make it an unlikely place for humans to stumble upon an alien hideout. The extreme temperatures, radiation exposure, and lack of breathable air create a natural barrier, deterring human exploration and maintaining the moon's secrecy. Despite its inhospitable conditions, the moon holds a strategic position in our solar system. Its proximity to Earth makes it an ideal location for observing and studying our planet, while its distance provides a level of security and isolation. Extraterrestrial beings could utilize the moon as a base of operations, conducting research, gathering resources, or even using it as a staging ground for further exploration into the depths of space. Adding to the allure of the moon as a potential alien hideaway are the numerous anomalies and unexplained phenomena that have been observed and documented. From strange lights and flashes to irregular structures and formations, these mysteries have fueled speculation and conspiracy theories for decades. Some believe that these anomalies are evidence of extraterrestrial activity, while others suggest that they could be natural occurrences, misunderstood due to our limited knowledge of the lunar environment. Now let's cast our eyes upward, beyond the boundaries of land and sea, and delve into the boundless expanse of the sky. The clouds, with their ever-changing shapes and sizes, provide a mesmerizing and, possibly, an ideal hiding place for extraterrestrial beings. Imagine beings or even entire ships concealed among the clouds, observing us from a safe distance, completely undetected. The idea might sound like something straight out of a science fiction novel, yet when we think about it, the sky is vast and often goes unobserved. Most of us only take a passing glance at the sky, unaware of its potential secrets. Clouds can cover entire cities, and their thickness can make them impenetrable to the human eye. It's within this shroud of mystery that aliens could find the perfect camouflage. Moreover, there are phenomena in the sky that we still don't fully understand, such as ball lightning, strange cloud formations, and unexplained lights. These anomalies have, on numerous occasions, been linked to potential extraterrestrial activity. Could it be that these unexplained phenomena are actually signs of alien life hiding in plain sight? On top of that, there have been countless reports of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, emerging from or disappearing into clouds. These accounts, coming from people from all walks of life, including reputable pilots and astronauts, add an intriguing layer to the theory of extraterrestrial beings using clouds as cover. Turning our attention back to Earth, we find ourselves amidst the vast and arid expanse of the desert. With its extreme temperatures, scarce water supply, and harsh living conditions, the desert might seem like an unlikely place to find extraterrestrial life. However, it is precisely these harsh conditions that could make the desert an ideal hiding spot for aliens. Deserts cover about 1/3 of the Earth's land surface, providing a vast area for potential extraterrestrial activity to go unnoticed. The desolation and lack of human presence in these areas offer a level of seclusion that is hard to find in other habitats. The ever-shifting sands of the desert can conceal anything beneath them in a matter of minutes, making it an excellent location for aliens to hide their bases or technology. These hidden sites could serve as observation posts, research facilities, or even shelters for extraterrestrial beings studying Earth. Additionally, deserts are home to a plethora of mirages and optical illusions caused by the bending of light rays in the hot air. These illusions could serve as a natural form of camouflage for extraterrestrial beings, allowing them to hide in plain sight. Adding to the mystery are the numerous unexplained phenomena and anomalies associated with deserts around the world. From the mysterious moving rocks of Death Valley to the unexplained structures visible in satellite imagery, these have baffled scientists and researchers for decades. Could these phenomena be linked to extraterrestrial activity hidden beneath the sands or disguised as natural features of the landscape? Venturing into the towering realms of the world's mountain ranges, we find landscapes teeming with mystery and seclusion. The rugged terrains and harsh climates of these areas have long deterred human intrusion, making them an intriguing prospect for potential extraterrestrial hideouts. Think about it, the vast stretches of uninhabited land, coupled with the natural shielding provided by the mountains, create an almost impenetrable fortress. Stories and legends of unexplained phenomena in mountainous regions are as old as time itself. From the Himalayas to the Andes, people have reported sightings of strange lights, unidentified flying objects, and even encounters with beings not of this world. These accounts, often dismissed as folklore, hold a persistent place in the cultural tapestry of these regions, suggesting that there may be more to these mountains than meets the eye. Moreover, the mountain ranges are riddled with caves and underground passages, some of which have yet to be fully explored. These hidden crevices provide ample opportunity for extraterrestrial beings to establish concealed bases far from prying human eyes. The difficulty in accessing these areas means that any alien activity could remain undetected for centuries, if not longer. Interestingly, many of these mountain ranges are also hotspots for magnetic anomalies and unexplained electromagnetic activity. Instruments go haywire, compasses spin out of control, and electronic devices malfunction without apparent reason. Could these anomalies be indicative of extraterrestrial technology at work, subtly interfering with our own? Now let's shift our focus to the icy expanse of Antarctica, a continent shrouded in mystery and extreme conditions. With temperatures plummeting to as low as -90 degrees Celsius and winds that can reach up to 200 miles per hour, Antarctica is undoubtedly one of the most inhospitable places on Earth. Yet it is these very conditions that might make it an appealing hideout for extraterrestrial beings. The vast ice sheets and glaciers of Antarctica conceal what lies beneath, and recent discoveries have revealed lakes and even mountain ranges hidden under miles of ice. This hidden world, untouched by humans, provides a blank canvas for potential alien activity. The sheer isolation of Antarctica, combined with the extreme conditions, ensures that any bases or technology hidden beneath the ice would remain well protected and concealed. Moreover, there have been numerous reports and conspiracy theories surrounding UFO sightings and mysterious phenomena in Antarctica. Some have even suggested that the continent is home to ancient alien bases, buried beneath the ice for thousands of years. While there is no concrete evidence to support these claims, the allure of Antarctica's icy desolation makes it a compelling candidate for extraterrestrial activity. Intriguingly, Antarctica is also a place of scientific anomalies, with researchers recording unexplained changes in gravity, bizarre weather patterns, and mysterious sounds emanating from the ice. These phenomena have puzzled scientists for years, and have led some to speculate about potential alien involvement. So, as we ponder the question of where extraterrestrial beings could be hiding on our planet, we find that from the seclusion of the mountains to the frozen fortress of Antarctica, our world is filled with enigmatic landscapes that could potentially harbor alien life. These remote and inaccessible places challenge us to look beyond the obvious and consider the possibilities of what might be hiding just out of sight. In the realm of UFO enthusiasts and those intrigued by the extraterrestrial, few names stand out as much as Bob Lazar. This unassuming figure burst onto the public scene in the late 1980s, presenting a narrative that would challenge the general consensus on UFOs and spark countless debates.
Flying saucers, flying discs.
Bob Lazar wasn't always synonymous with UFO lore. In fact, by profession, he was a physicist. According to his own account, he was hired to work in a secret section of Area 51, the United States' most infamous and secretive military base. The facility, named S4, supposedly housed projects that were not just top secret, but also otherworldly. The essence of Lazar's story revolves around his claims that he was recruited to work on a project involving the reverse engineering of alien technology. He described a scenario where human scientists, like himself, were attempting to understand and replicate the advanced technological marvels that were purportedly recovered from extraterrestrial visitors. This wasn't just about stealth aircraft or advanced weaponry. This was technology from the stars. Bob Lazar's revelation was more than just a personal account. It was a challenge to the US government's stance on UFOs. It was a direct claim that they not only knew about these visitors, but had tangible physical proof of their existence. To some, Lazar became a hero, a whistleblower lifting the veil on one of the biggest cover-ups in human history. To others, he was seen as a hoaxer, weaving an intricate tale for attention or perhaps other motivations. Over the years, his credibility has been both supported and attacked, with factors such as his alleged educational background and employment history becoming points of contention. However, whether one believes in the veracity of his story or not, Bob Lazar's impact on the world of UFO research and popular culture is undeniable. He opened a Pandora's box of questions, many of which remain unanswered to this day. One of the most compelling parts of Bob Lazar's story revolves around his description of a fleet of 9 flying saucers. These weren't just models or simulations. Lazar claimed that these were actual extraterrestrial craft stored at the S4 facility near Area 51. Each of these saucers, according to Lazar, had its own unique design and size, suggesting either different alien civilizations or various models from one advanced extraterrestrial race. The craft were not just for observation either. Lazar stated that he was given limited access to one particular craft, which he codenamed Sport Model. This saucer was sleek and smooth, shaped like a classic UFO, and had an interior that appeared both organic and biomechanical. Inside the Sport Model, Lazar described the absence of any traditional human-designed controls like buttons, switches, or levers. Instead, the craft was operated by a series of molded seats and panels that seemed to respond directly to touch and intention. Everything about its build suggested that it wasn't constructed for human physiology. The absence of right angles, the seamless nature of its construction, and the smooth metallic surfaces all hinted at an engineering knowledge far surpassing our current understanding. More intriguingly, Lazar claimed that these craft utilized a propulsion system that was not just advanced, but entirely alien to our current scientific understanding. He talked of a power source referred to as Element 115, which was used to generate gravity waves, allowing the saucers to essentially fall in the direction they wanted to travel. This method of propulsion, if true, would revolutionize our understanding of physics and space travel. But where did these craft come from? Lazar didn't claim to know their exact origins, but he did suggest they were part of a long-standing back-engineering project by the US government, the aim to decipher the technology for potential military and scientific applications. Throughout his many interviews, the consistent nature of Bob's descriptions about these 9 mysterious crafts has been a cornerstone for many of his believers. It either lends credibility to his tale or showcases a deeply intricate and unwavering commitment to his narrative. Regardless of where one stands on the spectrum of belief, the story of the 9 saucers is undoubtedly one of the most fascinating pieces of UFO lore in the modern era. Bob Lazar's tales from his alleged time at the S4 facility delve into more than just descriptions of physical craft. They provide a glimpse into technology that, by his account, defies our current scientific understanding. One of the core tenets of Lazar's revelations is that the propulsion systems of these extraterrestrial craft operated on principles that we have yet to fully grasp in terrestrial science. He frequently spoke of Element 115, which at the time of his initial disclosures had not been synthesized or identified in the periodic table. This element, according to Lazar, served as the fuel for these spacecraft. It's not merely about using it as a source of energy, but it's the manner in which it supposedly manipulated gravity that stands out. The crafts didn't just fly in our conventional sense, they generated their own gravitational fields, allowing them to warp and bend space-time. This mode of travel would mean that rather than moving through space, space itself would move around the craft. But how can one even begin to control gravity, a force we're only beginning to understand? Lazar described devices within the craft known as gravity amplifiers. These, combined with the use of Element 115, were said to produce a gravitational wave focused by 3 distinct cylindrical structures underneath the craft. The implication here is significant. Mastering gravity would open up possibilities not only for space travel, but also for how we understand the very fabric of the universe. Furthermore, the craft's interiors, as per Lazar's account, were just as enigmatic. Without conventional controls or recognizable interfaces, it's postulated that the craft might have had a direct connection with its pilot, suggesting a biomechanical or even telepathic mode of operation. The cockpit of the Sport Model craft he detailed was devoid of sharp angles, and everything seemed to be molded from a singular seamless material. This design approach raises questions about the manufacturing techniques of these supposed extraterrestrial civilizations. How can a civilization craft objects without seams, joints, or evident assembly lines? The truly intriguing aspect of Lazar's claim was that, at the time he made it, element 115 did not exist on the periodic table. It was a supposed material with properties that sounded straight out of a science fiction novel. Skeptics quickly seized upon this, using it as fodder to debunk Lazar's tales. However, in a twist of scientific advancement, the element was synthesized in labs in 2003 and added to the periodic table, known as moscovium. However, it's crucial to point out a significant difference between Lazar's claims and the scientifically synthesized version of the element. The element 115 produced in laboratories is highly unstable, decaying rapidly, and not showing any of the marvelous gravitational properties described by Lazar. Lazar anticipated this discrepancy, asserting that the stable form of element 115, the one with the unique properties he described, was likely found in regions of the universe with different star production mechanisms than our own. Bob Lazar's discussions on element 115 serve as a linchpin to his broader narrative. While the scientific community's version doesn't directly validate his claims, its very existence provides a tantalizing hint that there's still much about the universe we don't understand. Whether you view Lazar as a whistleblower or a fabricator, discussions surrounding element 115 demonstrate the fascinating interplay between fringe claims and mainstream science. As the years have passed, debates have raged over the validity of Lazar's claims. Yet, his consistent and detailed accounts of technology beyond our understanding continue to fuel discussions in both scientific and UFO enthusiast circles. Whether one views him as a whistleblower or a storyteller, the tales he has spun serve as a captivating exploration of what might be possible beyond the limits of our current knowledge. In the dynamic world of UFO stories, testimonies, and whistleblowers, it's not uncommon for accounts to evolve, get embellished, or even get retracted as the years roll by. Yet there stands Bob Lazar, a singular figure whose story has remained consistent since it first broke into the public consciousness in the late 1980s. What adds weight to Lazar's claims isn't just the detail in his revelations, but the unyielding consistency with which he's presented them, irrespective of the audience or the format, be it radio interviews, documentaries, or casual conversations. From the moment Lazar came forward with his astonishing claims about extraterrestrial technology at Area 51's S4 site, skepticism surrounded his narrative. Critics and debunkers came out in droves, armed with a myriad of reasons to dismiss Lazar's claims. They cited a lack of concrete evidence, questioned his educational and professional background, and often painted him as a fabricator seeking fame or financial gain. However, in the face of such overwhelming scrutiny, where many would falter or revise their statements, Lazar's central narrative about the alien crafts, their propulsion systems, and the secret workings of S4 have stayed the same. Time, as they say, is the best judge. Over the 3 decades since Lazar's claims were made, certain aspects of his story have received unintentional validation. The existence of element 115, once a crucial but fantastical part of his tale, became a reality when scientists officially added it to the periodic table in 2003. While our synthesized version of the element differs from Lazar's descriptions and its stability is fleeting, its very discovery gives pause to even the most ardent skeptics. Lastly, it's worth noting the personal cost to Lazar. Coming forward with such a narrative, true or not, puts one in the crosshairs of public opinion and often personal and professional alienation. Lazar has expressed on numerous occasions his regret about coming forward and the impact it had on his personal life. If his objective was fame or financial gain, one would expect him to double down, to produce more claims, to keep himself in the spotlight. Yet Lazar did the opposite. He receded from the limelight, rarely giving interviews, and maintained his initial tale. This behavior contrasts sharply with those who spin stories for personal gain. It begs the question, why would someone maintain a hoax for over 3 decades, especially when the personal toll is so high? In our quest to understand the universe, one of the most captivating questions has always been, are we alone? The search for extraterrestrial life has expanded from science fiction to a serious scientific endeavor. Organizations like SETI, which stand for its search for extraterrestrial intelligence, have been scanning the cosmos for signals that might indicate the presence of intelligent life beyond Earth. Using powerful telescopes and sophisticated algorithms, they sift through cosmic noise looking for patterns or anomalies that could suggest a non-natural, possibly alien origin. While no definitive evidence of extraterrestrial intelligence has been found yet, the vastness of the universe, with its billions of galaxies, each containing billions of stars and potentially even more planets, suggests that the possibility of alien life is far from science fiction. Our quest for encountering alien life isn't confined to the distant reaches of the universe. It's happening right here, within the familiar confines of our own solar system. Mars, with its haunting landscapes and enigmatic past, stands as a key frontier in this search. The ongoing exploration of the Red Planet, primarily through rovers like Curiosity and Perseverance and orbiters circling above, is driven by the tantalizing possibility that life once existed there. The discovery of water in the form of ice caps and signs of ancient rivers and lakes has fueled this speculation. Mars's Gale crater, now a dry, barren basin, is believed to have once held a lake, suggesting that the conditions could have supported microbial life billions of years ago. The intrigue deepens with the findings of complex organic molecules and the seasonal variation of methane in the Martian atmosphere, both potential indicators of life. Methane is significant because on Earth, a large proportion of it is produced biologically. The Curiosity rover's methane detections, varying with the seasons, suggest a possible biological origin, although geologic processes can't be ruled out. Venturing beyond Mars, the icy moons of Jupiter and Saturn emerge as promising sites in the search for extraterrestrial life. Europa, one of Jupiter's largest moons, has a surface of ice covering a vast ocean of liquid water. This subsurface ocean, potentially twice the volume of Earth's oceans, is a prime target in the search for life. The upcoming Europa Clipper mission is set to launch in the 2020s, aiming to investigate Europa's habitability, studying its ice shell and subsurface ocean, and searching for signs of current geological activity. Similarly, Saturn's moon Enceladus has intrigued scientists with its geysers, spewing water and organic compounds from its interior into space. The Cassini spacecraft, during its mission, sampled these plume emissions, finding evidence of hydrogen gas, a potential energy source for microbial life. Enceladus's subsurface ocean, like Europa's, could provide the conditions necessary for life, particularly around hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor, similar to those found on Earth. Titan, another of Saturn's moons, presents a different kind of possibility. With its dense atmosphere and surface lakes and rivers of liquid methane and ethane, Titan is a world that could host exotic forms of life. Future missions to Titan, like the Dragonfly rotorcraft, aim to explore its diverse environments, studying prebiotic chemistry and searching for signs of life. The discovery of Oumuamua in 2017 marked a milestone in astronomical studies, igniting a global fascination with interstellar objects. As the first known visitor from another star system to pass through our solar system, Oumuamua presented a unique opportunity to observe and learn from an object that originated far beyond our own cosmic neighborhood. This elongated, cigar-shaped body, measuring about 800 meters in length, traveled at an incredible speed of 87.3 kilometers per second, indicating that it wasn't bound by the sun's gravity and thus was not a member of our solar system. Oumuamua's characteristics and behavior quickly became the subject of intense study and speculation. Astronomers noted its unusual acceleration as it passed by the Sun, which was not typical for a regular comet or asteroid. One theory suggested that this acceleration could be due to the outgassing of material from its surface, causing a jet-like push. However, the lack of a visible comet tail puzzled researchers, leading to alternative hypotheses about its composition and structure. Perhaps the most intriguing speculation about Oumuamua came from a small but vocal segment of the scientific community, who proposed the possibility of it being an artificial object. The argument was based on its unusual shape and unexpected trajectory changes. Some even posited that it could be a probe sent by an advanced extraterrestrial civilization. While this idea captured the public imagination, it remains a highly controversial and much debated topic among astronomers, with the majority favoring natural explanations. Oumuamua's visit opened the door to the study of interstellar objects, a field that promises to broaden our understanding of the universe. The study of such objects can offer insights into the composition and properties of distant star systems, and potentially even the building blocks of planets and the origins of life. In the modern era, the search for extraterrestrial life is being revolutionized by an unlikely ally. Artificial intelligence, AI's integration into the search for alien life is transforming how we explore the cosmos and analyze vast amounts of data. With the universe being incredibly vast and complex, AI provides an indispensable tool in sifting through cosmic information to detect signs of extraterrestrial intelligence. One of the primary ways AI is used in this search is through the analysis of signals from space. Projects like SETI have been gathering enormous amounts of data from radio telescopes, which scan the skies for signals that might indicate the presence of intelligent life. The challenge lies in distinguishing these potential signals from the cosmic background noise. Here, AI algorithms, particularly machine learning models, are trained to identify patterns and anomalies in the data that might elude human researchers. These patterns could be narrow-bandwidth radio signals, which are not naturally produced, and thus could indicate a technologically advanced civilization. Moreover, AI is being employed to analyze light from distant stars and galaxies, looking for subtle changes that might suggest the presence of alien technology, such as Dyson spheres or large space structures. These technologies would alter the light in a detectable way, and AI algorithms are adept at picking up these minute changes from the data collected by telescopes. AI's role extends beyond signal detection. It's also being used to make exploratory decisions in robotic space missions. For instance, on Mars, rovers equipped with AI can autonomously decide which rocks or soil samples to analyze, maximizing the efficiency of the mission and increasing the chances of finding signs of past or present life. Another intriguing application of AI in the search for extraterrestrial life is in the simulation and modeling of extraterrestrial environments and ecosystems. AI can process complex biological and environmental data to simulate how life could evolve in different planetary conditions. This helps scientists understand what forms of life might exist in varied environments, shaping the search for life on planets and moons in our solar system and beyond. In addition, AI is aiding in the classification and study of exoplanets, planets outside our solar system. By analyzing data from telescopes like Kepler, AI algorithms can identify exoplanets from the vast amount of space data and categorize them based on their potential to harbor life. This not only speeds up the discovery process, but also helps prioritize planets for further study. In the realm of extraterrestrial life, conspiracy theories have long held a prominent place, captivating the public imagination with tales of UFO sightings and government cover-ups. These theories range from the intriguing to the outlandish, often fueled by a combination of unexplained sightings, classified government projects, and a pervasive sense of mystery surrounding the topic. One of the most enduring conspiracy theories relates to the infamous Roswell incident of 1947, where an unidentified object crashed near Roswell, New Mexico. Initially reported as a flying disc, the US military later stated it was merely a weather balloon. However, this explanation has never fully quelled public speculation, with many believing it was an extraterrestrial spacecraft and that the government subsequently covered it up. The enduring fascination with Roswell has made it a touchstone of UFO conspiracy theories, prompting numerous books, documentaries, and even festivals. Another significant aspect of UFO conspiracy theories is the alleged existence of secret government projects to investigate unidentified flying objects and possibly reverse-engineer alien technology. Projects like Blue Book, Grudge, and Sign, all real US Air Force investigations into UFOs, have been cited as evidence of serious military interest in the phenomenon. However, the extent and results of these projects have been the subject of much debate and speculation. The release of classified military footage showing unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, has added a new dimension to these theories. The footage, showing high-speed objects exhibiting flight characteristics beyond our current technology, has been officially released by the Pentagon, reigniting public interest and speculation about the nature of these objects. While some argue these UAP could be advanced, undisclosed military technology, others see them as potential evidence of extraterrestrial visits. Adding to the intrigue are accounts from military personnel and pilots who have encountered these phenomena, often describing objects that move with inexplicable speed and agility. These first-hand accounts lend a level of credibility to the discussion, prompting even skeptical observers to consider the possibility of an unknown advanced technology, whether terrestrial or extraterrestrial. It's important to note that while these conspiracy theories are compelling and raise important questions about transparency and unknown phenomena, they often lack conclusive evidence. The scientific community generally approaches these claims with skepticism, emphasizing the need for verifiable data and rigorous investigation. The gap between verified information and the unknown fuels these theories, leaving room for speculation and debate. Pine Gap, situated in the remote desert of Central Australia near Alice Springs, is an installation shrouded in intrigue. Officially known as the Joint Defence Facility Pine Gap, it is primarily used for satellite surveillance and operates as a collaboration between the Australian and United States governments. The facility's central function involves the collection of a wide array of signals intelligence, SIGINT, and providing early warning of ballistic missile launches. Established during the Cold War in 1970, Pine Gap has grown to become one of the most critical intelligence facilities globally. It's home to a large number of radomes, which protect the sensitive satellite dishes from environmental elements and disguise their direction and purpose. The facility is strategically significant due to its location, which allows for the monitoring of a large portion of the Eastern Hemisphere. The secrecy surrounding Pine Gap has fueled numerous theories about its true purpose. Some speculate it is involved in global surveillance as part of the Echelon network, and others suggest it plays a role in drone strikes. The base's operations are so classified that even the highest-ranking Australian politicians have limited knowledge of what goes on inside. Moreover, Pine Gap's role in international espionage and surveillance has made it a focal point for protests and criticism, particularly from anti-war activists and those concerned about privacy and the extent of international surveillance by governments. The Jiangsu National Security Education Museum, located in Nanjing, China, is a unique and highly restricted institution. Opened in 2009, it is dedicated to the history of Chinese intelligence and espionage. What makes this museum particularly intriguing is that it's closed to foreign visitors, a policy that's rare for a museum and heightens its air of secrecy. The museum's exhibits reportedly include a wide array of spy gadgets and tools used by Chinese intelligence over the years. These include items like cipher machines, concealed weapons, and surveillance equipment. The museum also documents stories of espionage involving China, highlighting the skills and tactics of Chinese spies. One of the most interesting aspects of the museum is its educational role in promoting patriotism and intelligence awareness among Chinese citizens. It offers insight into the techniques used in modern espionage and the importance of state secrets. The exclusion of foreigners is explained as a measure to protect sensitive information, though this policy has led to speculation about what is inside its walls. The Jiangsu National Security Education Museum stands as a testament to the world of espionage and intelligence. It underscores the importance of these practices in national security, while also maintaining a veil of secrecy about China's own intelligence practices and capabilities. For those interested in the art of spying and the history of intelligence, this museum, albeit off-limits to many, represents a fascinating and secretive piece of global espionage history. Delving into the depths beneath Russia's bustling capital city, Moscow, lies a subject of intense intrigue and speculation: the Metro 2. Alleged to be a secret underground metro system, Metro 2 is said to run parallel to the public Moscow Metro. The existence of this clandestine network, also known by the codename D6, is shrouded in mystery and closely intertwined with the Soviet-era's secrecy. According to various sources, including reported testimonies from former Soviet officials, Metro 2 was constructed during Stalin's reign. It was intended as an emergency escape route for Soviet leaders and as a strategic military transport line connecting key government and administrative buildings like the Kremlin, the Federal Security Service, FSB headquarters, and various military installations. The scope and scale of Metro 2, as described by those who claim to have seen it, are astonishing. It is said to be deeper and more extensive than the public metro, with some estimates suggesting it lies 200 meters underground. The system is believed to include multiple lines, fully equipped living quarters, and command and control centers that could serve as a bunker in the event of a nuclear war. Despite these fascinating details, the Russian government has neither confirmed nor denied the existence of Metro 2, and tangible evidence of this subterranean system remains elusive. If real, Metro 2 exemplifies the lengths to which governments go in preparing for worst-case scenarios and maintaining continuity during crises. Located in the Nevada desert, Area 51 has become synonymous with UFOs and alien conspiracy theories. This highly classified U.S. Air Force facility, also known as Groom Lake or Homey Airport, has been the epicenter of extraterrestrial speculation for decades. The U.S. government's long-standing refusal to acknowledge its existence, only officially doing so in 2013, has only fueled public curiosity and conspiracy theories. Area 51's history is rooted in aviation and weapons testing. It was originally established as a testing site for the U-2 spy plane during the Cold War. However, its remote location and top-secret status made it a fertile ground for UFO and alien folklore. The facility gained significant public attention in the late 1980s when Bob Lazar, a self-proclaimed physicist, claimed he worked at Area 51 reverse engineering alien spacecraft. Although Lazar's claims have been widely discredited, they have had a lasting impact on the site's mythology. The theories about Area 51 range from the storage and examination of crashed alien spacecraft, including materials from Roswell, to meetings and collaborations with extraterrestrials. The so-called Area 51 raid event, sparked as a joke on social media in 2019, brought the site back into the public eye, with millions expressing interest in storming the base to see them aliens. Despite the wild speculation, experts suggest that Area 51 continues to serve as a testing ground for advanced military technology. The secrecy surrounding the facility is likely more about protecting sensitive military and intelligence activities rather than hiding extraterrestrial secrets. Nonetheless, Area 51 remains a potent symbol of the unknown and a central piece of UFO folklore, captivating imaginations worldwide. Nestled beneath the elegant Greenbrier Resort in West Virginia lies a secret that was kept hidden for over 3 decades. This secret is a massive underground bunker designed during the Cold War to serve as a refuge for the United States Congress in case of a nuclear attack. Constructed in the late 1950s and completed in 1961, the bunker was a feat of engineering and secrecy, maintaining its cover as a top-secret government facility until it was exposed by a journalist in 1992. The bunker, codenamed Project Greek Island, was equipped to accommodate the members of Congress and their staff for up to 60 days in the event of a nuclear fallout. Spanning over 112,000 square feet, it featured decontamination chambers, a power plant, water purification systems, a clinic with operating rooms, dormitories, a cafeteria, and even a chamber designed to replicate the House of Representatives and Senate floors. The facility was maintained in a constant state of readiness by government employees working undercover as hotel audiovisual technicians. What makes the Greenbrier bunker particularly fascinating is how it was hidden in plain sight. The resort guests were unaware of its existence, as it was cleverly concealed beneath the West Virginia wing of the hotel. After its decommissioning, the bunker has been repurposed as a data storage facility and is now open for tours, allowing visitors to glimpse into a once top-secret aspect of America's Cold War history. Plunging to depths of over 36,000 feet, the Mariana Trench is the deepest known point in Earth's oceans. Located in the western Pacific Ocean, this mysterious underwater canyon is deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Its deepest point, known as the Challenger Deep, is a realm of crushing pressure, pitch darkness, and extreme cold, making it one of the most inhospitable places on the planet. Exploration of the Mariana Trench has been limited due to the extreme conditions. Only a handful of manned and unmanned missions have successfully reached its depths. The first successful manned descent was made by Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh in the bathyscaphe Trieste in 1960. More recently, film director James Cameron made a solo dive in 2012 in the deep-sea Challenger submersible. The trench is a unique ecological hotspot, home to an array of bizarre and uniquely adapted species. These include giant amoebas, bioluminescent organisms, and otherworldly creatures like the snailfish, which have evolved to withstand the immense pressure. The trench also plays a crucial role in Earth's carbon cycle, with organic matter from the surface sinking to its depths, where it is consumed by bacteria. The Mariana Trench remains a focus for scientific research, offering insights into the limits of life on Earth and the processes governing deep-sea ecosystems. Each expedition brings new discoveries, shedding light on this dark, mysterious, and largely unexplored frontier of our planet. The Mount Weather Emergency Operations Center, located in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, is a facility that has piqued the public's curiosity and concern since its existence became widely known in the 1970s. This extensive complex, spanning over 564 acres, serves as a major relocation site for US government and military officials in case of a national disaster or nuclear war. Its primary role is to ensure the continuity of government operations under the most extreme conditions. Constructed in the late 1950s, Mount Weather is designed to be self-sufficient in emergencies. The facility includes an independent power supply, a water treatment plant, a hospital, dining and living accommodations, and even its own fire and police department. The centerpiece of the complex is the underground bunker, which is said to be capable of withstanding a nuclear blast. The bunker is equipped with state-of-the-art communication systems, allowing it to function as a command center. Mount Weather is also home to the National Emergency Coordination Center, operated by the Federal Emergency Management Agency. In times of national crises such as the September 11th attacks, key government personnel are evacuated to Mount Weather to continue essential functions. The secrecy surrounding Mount Weather, combined with its critical role in national security, has led to various conspiracy theories and speculations about its capabilities and operations. However, the US government maintains that the facility's primary purpose is to ensure the stability and continuity of government in the face of major disasters. And as always, we hope you enjoyed our video today. Thanks for watching.